So thank you very much for joining us this morning. So we are the special panel on the countercurrents of urbanization, of contemporary urbanization. Because while if you look at urban policy and urban politics, it's all about growth and development and all these buzzwords, including smart cities, making cities efficient and resilient. All these buzzwords. What we see actually in many places, we see shrinking cities. We see deindustrializing regions. We see struggling economies. We also see low trust societies, places where people either don't trust their governments or they don't trust each other. All these are challenges, but also they provide opportunities. They provide opportunities to challenge the way that that urbanization is made today. And so one of the particular interests that brought us together here today is also what is the role of universities and actually through and research bodies to conduct through research projects and through teaching platforms actually new ways of bridging with communities that are going through these upheavals in various contexts. So somehow within this context, let me introduce also the fact that this panel is an initiative of a joint project, which is a European Union-funded project called Urban Education Live, which brings together universities and also NGOs, think tanks from 4 European countries, now all in the EU at least for the next weeks. So we have, it's this Urban Education Live project will be described more in detail by Panu, our first speaker, who is also the principal investigator of this project. But it came together as an initiative to go beyond the usual suspects. And for instance, when we talk about smart cities, what about giving the tools to the people through actually the activity of the university, research and teaching? When we talk about other buzzwords, what about empowering communities through what we do in our teaching? And of course, geography. It's a great discipline to bring this all together, because while for some of the partners here come from architecture schools, some from sociology. And we see that geography is always offering the critical approach, which has been always useful into rethinking cities, and maybe has been the discipline that has shifted the dialogue most forward. So we're very happy to be here at the Association of American Geographers. Now, without further ado, let me introduce the first section, in which we are going to present the work conducted in various methodologies and ways of thinking about the collaboration between universities and communities in 4 European contexts. One and also bridging with the rest. As the first presentation actually will bridge towards Latin America. So we're going to have Panu from the University of Tampere. And we're going to move to Sheffield. Masha Shore and Tatjana Schneider will present the activity of live works, and then we're going to go to Ljubljana. Matija Vucic will present the work of the university and also of the associated think tank EPOP. And then I will discuss and bring together also perspectives from our own work in Romania, another example of a low trust society. So weaving in the discussion this, and then we're going to open. And maybe for the audience, what will be very useful for us is is how you will see this ongoing project. And if you have any ideas of other examples, inspiring examples of how universities work with communities that can resonate with this, or also something that we're looking at now is how to, on the one hand, find indicators for change. How can we actually measure change in communities, and how do we evaluate that? So that's something that we're working now in the project. So it will be very helpful for the discussion if you can have a look in how these projects are described. So thank you very much, and without further ado, we'll have Panu Lehtovuori from the Tampere School of Architecture, introducing also the project, the concept evolving further, and then talking about the case of San Borja in Chile and Pasila, Finland. So, thank you.